So here are our 8 contestants. I've built them a little house just on the side of the bake-off tent. It's really tiny at the moment. I just wanted to build something quickly, you know, just to get them indoors because the weather is terrible and they're all getting electrocuted. I've added as well outside just, you know, some planter boxes just so that they can grow some ingredients, you know, for their bakes. But let's go ahead and have a look at our 8 contestants. So I'll introduce them all one by one. So first of all, we have Horatio, this guy in the yellow. So like I said, all of the contestants were uploaded to the gallery. Horatio was uploaded by username Stodgeworth, and the description for Horatio is that he used to be a baker but changed his career after little success with his bakery, and now he's back for the Great Simlish Bake Off. Will he succeed? So we will have to wait and see. Next of all, we're going to have a look at Athena. So she's this lady here. So her and Fatima actually were both uploaded to the gallery by the same user as one family, so I'll actually do them both together. So Athena and Fatima were uploaded by Origin ID username 12GVDN. They say that Athena Moore is part of a huge family. Her 2 children took very different directions in life, her son being the head of a police department and her daughter a mafia empress. One of her granddaughters lives with her. After writing for the local Wynberg papers for years, Athena retired and has a big dream of opening her own restaurant in Magnolia Promenade. She also has created a kitchen club where other cooking enthusiasts like her meet every 2 weeks to exchange and learn new recipes. She applied to the competition in hopes of proving that old people can still be innovative and hopefully get some publicity for her upcoming restaurant. Fatima Allet is a paediatric doctor at New Cross Hospital. She lives in San Myshuno with her 2 sons and her cat. She enjoys cooking on the weekends as a way to relax and recently joined the cooking club created by Athena Moore. As a perfectionist, she has fun creating intricate designs to decorate her cakes and pays big attention to the final look of her plates. And as a family-oriented sim, she tends to create big batches to make sure everyone will have their fill. She thinks the hardest part of the competition is managing her time, but she's very excited to join and meet the other people. Her motto is food is life. So just behind Fatima here we have Shayna. Now Shayna was uploaded to the gallery also. She didn't originally look like this. She had brown hair, but literally all of the Sims I think that had been sent to me had brown hair, except for Athena who had grey hair. So I thought that I would change her up a bit and give her a blonde hairdo. So Shayna Farris was uploaded by sbradley552, and there's only a very short description, but it says Shayna is a culinary chef and loves to cook and bake. Next over here we have Jace in the white t-shirt. Jace was uploaded by Jade the Gamer 01, and he's actually an alien and he's just in his human disguise at the moment. His description says, Jace may be an alien, but he always knows how to make a simple dish into a masterpiece. He loves to turn almost anything edible into a masterpiece. With his ambition and knowledge, Jace is sure to win any competition that leads his way. So that will actually be really interesting to see how an alien does in this competition. So next to Jace we have Nora. Nora Winslow was also sent by sbradley552, who sent Shayna I think. And Nora, I believe, is a trans sim from the gender profile on Create a Sim. Yeah, I believe that Nora is a he, but I'm not sure actually, so I'll just stick with they for Nora. Again, there isn't a description to come along with Nora, but I'm sure we'll learn about their personality very soon anyway. Over here we have Carly. Now, Carly was sent over by my friend Lois Ann, who's another Sims YouTuber. I actually did a collaboration with her for one of my last videos where we did a Sim swap with each other. That was really fun. so you should definitely go check out her channel. Now Lois Ann says that Carly, 23, is from London and says, I've loved baking ever since I can remember. My dad was the one who taught me how to bake. He's always been the one to do all the cooking and baking for any family event, making huge show-stopping cakes for birthdays and special events. He's always been my inspiration, and I hope I can impress him by being on the GBBO, well that should be the Great Simlish Bake Off, so GSBO I guess is the new abbreviation. Finally, we have Nikolai here, who is a bit uncomfortable, as you can see from getting wet in the rain. Nikolai was sent over by Cute Kizzy, and the description reads, Nikolai is a fit, active, outdoor-driven male. He prides himself on his gardening skills and would like to settle down one day. His goal in life before settling down is to make it in the cooking industry. Can he do this? We shall see. So there we have it. That's our 8 Sims, our 8 contestants. Like I said, I've built a really small house for them that they can barely fit in at the minute. Just because I did it sort of really quickly, but I want to know if you'd actually like to see them living together, if you'd like that to be part of the series, because if so, then I'll build a bigger house and a nicer house with, more social space for them so that we can actually see them interacting, because at the minute I've just got these 4 tiny bedrooms with like 2 beds each. There's only 1 sofa and 2 chairs because, I wasn't sure how much time they'd actually be spending in the house. If it's just going to be for the baking, then they're probably going to be in the tent most of the time. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you would like to see, whether you'd like to see them interacting or not. Okay, so let's have another quick look at the Bake Off tent. If you hadn't seen it already, you've seen the speed build or the picture on Twitter that I put up. It's set out, pretty much like the Great British Bake Off tent. There's 8 counters. They all have their own cooker and fridge. I put a lot of decorations. There's, the mixers are decorations, all the pots and pans are decorations. We have some coat racks in the corner. I put up the flags and things like they have in GBBO. So over here we have the table where they'll display their cakes at the end. I also just added some sinks and dishwashers there, just to make it quicker and easier for them to wash their pots and whatever. I just wanted to show you as well this little house next door, because at the moment in that house I have 4 Sims living there, and that is Mary Berry, Paul Hollywood, and Mel Gedderoige and Sue Perkins, Mel and Sue and Mel. And I do want to add Prue and Noel and Sandy as well later. At the moment I just got those 4 off the gallery and tweaked them a little bit. I couldn't really find Prue on the gallery or Sandy, so I'm going to have to make them from scratch. There are Noel Fieldings on the gallery, so I'm sure I'll be able to get him and tweak him and give him some crazy shirts and things. But they're going to be dropping in from time to time, just to make it a little bit more dramatic. So my biggest worry with this series is that people are not going to stick in their areas, when they're doing their baking. So what I think I'm going to have to do is when they actually come and start baking, I think I'm going to have to build some little wall areas around and just lock them in there just so that they, stick to their own fridges and cookers and everything and don't go off and mess everything up, and then we get confused about whose bakes are whose and where they've put them. So I think I'll just do that, when they're actually baking, and then take the walls away again, when they're finished. Okay, so we are back. I have built some little walls, some little enclosures for our Sims. They're all, in their little areas in front of their counters, ready to bake. I just thought I'd let you know I have 1 mod enabled for this game, which is I can't remember the exact name of it, but basically it means that they can bake all of the recipes from the cupcake machine in the ovens. So we don't have to have those huge giant cupcake machines, they can just do everything with their 1 little oven. So I will link that mod down below in the description for anybody else that wants to try it. So let's have a little look and see what we want them to bake first. Now, none of them have any baking skills. I haven't, built up any of their skills at all yet. So they're all starting from zero. I think that we'll start with some breadsticks. I think that's the easiest thing. We'll start with the breadsticks, just to see their very basic baking levels. Okay, so I told them all to bake breadsticks. The decorations that I had with the pots hanging down, they were just kind of getting in the way a little bit of the view, so I've just deleted them just so that we can see what's happening a little bit better. So let's start them baking in 3, 2, 1. I'm interested to see who will finish first. Oh. She put hers down. Wow, this is not going well. First episode and half of them aren't even baking. Oh, Athena, what is up with you? Okay, so for Athena, I had to put in another fridge in her section just to make her cook. But for Nora, I had to swap her and Nikolai out and put her in this section. Okay, so we have all of our breadsticks now, and we can have a look. I think they're all excellent quality, These ones by Horatio, yeah, excellent quality. Same by Nikolai. Same by Shayna. Same by Carly. Same by Jace. Same by Fatima. Same by Athena. And same by Nora. Now obviously this is the most basic thing that you can bake, so I was expecting it, to be excellent for all of them, but at least it's gotten her baking skills up a little bit more. Okay, so I think I've sorted the logistical errors in the kitchen, I hope, for the second bake today, which they're all going to be baking classic vanilla cupcakes, which are actually from the cupcake machine, but we're going to do them in the ovens. So let's start that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we have 8 lots of vanilla cupcakes here on the side, and let's have a look again at the quality. So Jace's were excellent, Carly's were excellent, Shayna's were excellent, Nora's were excellent, Nikolai's were excellent, Fatima's were excellent, and Athena's were excellent, as well as Horatio's. Okay, so we have 9 excellent chocolate cakes again. So I think the only way that we're going to be able to decide who to vote out is to see whose baking skill has increased the least. 2 contestants whose baking skill has increased the least are Jace and also Carly. Oh, who's now doing press-ups? Oh, they're both doing press-ups. So I think we're going to have to vote between the 2 of those contestants. I'm going to put up a vote online and I'll link it down below in the description so that you can decide who you want to save. And in the next episode, we will see our presenters and judges coming in to tell the contestants who is going to be leaving. So I think this went kind of smoothly for the first episode of the Great English Bake Off. It wasn't perfect, but we have to try things out. Next time I'm going to try it without putting the walls in, just to see if they do sort of stray and go where they shouldn't, but hopefully they'll stick to their own counters and everything. I do hope that you enjoyed this first episode of the Great English Bake Off. If you did, let me know what you liked. If you didn't, let me know what you didn't like and I can try it and improve it for the next episode. Again, I'll link everything down below in the description. I'll link the vote, I'll link the cupcake mod, and I'll link to the speed build for this tent as well, which is available on the gallery if you search the hashtag of the pumpkin pom pom. There's a custom content version and a no custom content version. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.